We've got to play the game, got to do this, got to do that. Make sure everything... Right, is that too loud for you guys? Because it changes when you get in game, so just let me know. We'll do messing about with voices and stuff when we get in to make sure our chats can hear. Hi, Sina, thank you so much for the host. Messing about. That seems really loud. The game seems loud. Enrico! Enrico! Lightyear teaser trailer? No, have not. Ah! Hey yo, chill your beans. It's the Buzz Lightyear origin story. Hey yo. That's the gate from the first one. That's the gate from the first one. Voiced by Chris Evans. What the fuck? I thought those were in-game sounds. Can you imagine? The timing was really good though. My bun is hitting my chair. I need to put it on top. Huey! Hoey! Doesn't that mean they're canonic? I don't think we're the same people. Didn't only one of you survive? I think we might be different Eskimos. I'm assuming we're Eskimos. Okay, right, let's set up keybinds. Do you want me to get him to talk again? I'll wait for them to talk again, no worries. Charlie, could you just talk just for a little bit, just so that I can get my chat to say if you're loud enough?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me? This is me. I will tell you a little story about how Kitty's the greatest human being in existence. She's the queen of Twitch. She's laughing, but it's true. It's true. We are in love. No, I'm not spreading any rumors, guys. I'm not spreading any rumors.
Sounds good.
But she's amazing, and I don't know why the walkie-talkies aren't working, and I'm really sorry.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. They said that it sounds good.
Can you do the same on our end, please? And can people in our chat let us know what Kitty sounds like?
Oh, what should I tell them? Good evening, everybody. My name is Kitty, and I am here to tell you a story about why the She's Not Controlling girls are incredible.
You don't have to say things like that. But
incredible human beings. They rescued a stray cat from the street once. I witnessed it, and they brought it home and nursed it back to health. That's one good. Yep.
It's now Pippa. The cat is me. Cool. You're all good apparently on our end.
Excellent. Excellent.
Shall we play the game? Over.
Yes, please. Over.
At least now we can accidentally overlap each other. Over.
True. Over. I'm in a room with some symbols on sort of like metal gates. Well, they're not gates, they're like metal bars hanging down, and there's a couple of coffins as well. And I've got 2 locked doors. Guys, you can watch the multi-stream. I've got the link there. You can put in exclamation mark multi. Yeah, I think so.
We were waiting for an over. Over. I've got some symbols on a sort of set of cogs. So I've got 3 choices, and there's loads of different symbols. So I think maybe your symbols will unlock my door.
If you just describe the first symbol, if you've got a load, like 3 next to each other.
Well, I've got 3 symbols with coffins in it. The others don't have coffins, so I suppose I could give the symbols with the coffins. Would that be helpful? Over?
Yeah, give that a try.
This looks like a weird tomb coffin thing, so go for it,
Okay. Okay, the first symbol is on the bottom, so working my way up, it's like a triangle, but like a witch's hat. And then the top kind of looks like an hourglass with 2 lines. So witch's hat on the bottom, then the top is like an hourglass with two vertical lines. No, wait. Horizontal, vertical, yeah.
I feel like none of those were matching the description that we're currently looking at over.
Okay, I'll give you another one, because there's 3. So it's got a line, a horizontal line. Working from the bottom, it's like a downwards arrow, and on top is like insect antenna, or like some sort of pitchfork, I suppose. Was that a peen? What are those? I tried to find solutions for walkie-talkies, and I found that apparently no one gets it to work, especially if playing on different platforms. So that's fun.
The first
Great
one you
game, 10
described
out of
is in the
10,
middle
worth £7.
us, and then the second one you described is on the left. But maybe it's just a random order, I don't know. So try the last one.
It's a turtle with a cross in the middle. That one's a lot easier over. The big metal things are portcullises, which, oh, what, you mean the iron bar things? No idea.
A turtle.
Yeah, so it's like a circle with 1, 2, 3, 4 arms, and there's it's got a small head and a cross in the middle.
Hourglass on this one.
Yeah, we might have a bit of a moment to sort it out. Hold on a second.
Why do you think I'm the lord and they're the peasant, guys? What do you think the difference is? Thank you for looking though, Fugari, I appreciate that. Can't believe we paid £7 and their walkie-talkie feature doesn't work. Ridiculous. I'm going to be leaving a bad Steam review. Not really. Just kidding.
Sorry, give us 2 seconds. We're just switching over to keyboard instead of controller because it was being annoying with push to talk.
No worries, over. Let's burn ourselves. Oh my god, how has it been 42 minutes already, guys? According to Exhibit, about 5 bank accounts, 3 ounces, and 2 vehicles. Vehicles.
Okay,
Source, Dr.
so
Dre. What's the difference?
Could you describe the tortoise-looking one again?
Yeah, sure. So it's a circle, like an oval, I suppose, with a cross in the middle, and then a small circle for a head, and then 4 arms, and at the bottom there's an upside down T. Or T.
Yeah,
Kitty.
we got that
what?
one.
No. It's been like 41 minutes already.
So I think this
what the
one
fuck?
will be the trident one if we get that to the trident, and it's just in the other order.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it was going from right to left rather than left.
Madness,
to right.
how fast time
we're gonna
flies.
put the last one in now. Thank you.
Oh,
It's probably a stupid Windows mic privacy option. Do you know, I actually forgot to say at the beginning of when we first started playing this, I remember now, my friend messaged me, Oath, and was like, how do you get the walkie-talkie to work? And I can't remember if he was playing this one or the first one. So, let's just pretend I didn't remember that. Do you know something, guys? I recently have only just learned how to do stories on my Instagram.
So,
okay, I don't think that worked. Might need to figure out what order it's in.
what does that lever do for us? Is it like a like? Does it make?
I suppose the coffins are relevant.
Maybe it
right?
changes where they go.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Like, because the others don't have coffins, and they have to put. Is it 3 symbols you have to input?
Yeah, it's 3, and they're on like little spinny things. It's like putting in a lock combination, basically.
Yeah, but it's also got a lever like the jackpot game in a casino.
Oh, okay. There's Oath now. Oh, was it 1 or 2 you had problems with the walkie-talkie? I've been exposed. Similar issues as people have. I've never played Phasmophobia. Who has played Phasmophobia and recommends it and think, Kitty, what the hell? Why have you not played Phasmophobia for a community Saturday? Yeah, and I've only just learned how to do Instagram stories, and there's a way that you can add a link to your story so that people can just click the link and go to your stream. And I've had a couple of people say to me, oh, how did you do that? And it makes me feel good because I'm usually really shit with like social media and stuff, and I'm like, I learned a thing. I'm proud of myself.
So
Pat on my back.
the one that you described with like insect things, is this like a candelabra thing, or can you just describe that one again, maybe?
Yes. It's in the middle. There's a horizontal line, and then moving up from the bottom, there's a downward arrow made out of 2 lines, so like it's pointing down, and then at the top, it's kind of like it's 2, and it comes out at the top as if it was pointing left and right. But as I say, it looks like an insect antenna, a pitchfork, that sort of style, like a wide one, a shovel without a top, almost a diamond shape, but without the very tip. I don't know how else I could describe it.
Yeah, I think we found it, but it's just
kind of looks like a flower.
Confusing because it's on the one. Yeah, I'm seeing like a tulip. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Go for, where was the other turtle? Is there a turtle in a different one?
I've seen it played, seems your type of game. Oh, really? First one didn't work out at all. This one went straight away for us. We're having the opposite problem. Yeah. I'm glad that it worked though. How did you find this one, Oh? I played it a few times last year. Apparently it's come a long way, and I'd love to play it for even come watch for a community Saturday. Or I'll have to get community Saturday back up and running after this Saturday. People clap, congrats. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's an upside down headless naked man. Ah, I see.
We're going to investigate the room a bit more because for some reason that's not working.
No worries, over. You can see the little peepee. I see the little peepee just there. Exactly. We struggled for the first one for about an hour, and I asked Kitty as well. Nothing worked. And we went into one using Discord, and they had Echo Madness already in the lobby. It's weird because when they talk, you can see the little light up, but it just doesn't work. Very strange. This one was challenged at times. I played your side in this. Ah, okay. It's good to know it's a challenge. The first one was quite challenging as well. And it's good to know you played my side. In Phasmophobia, I'm such a wuss and I tend to stay in the van a lot where it's safe. Guys, I've just investigated the room a little bit more. And I looked down the drain, and I actually have 3 more symbols glowing in red. So could we try and put in those maybe?
Those ones. Yeah.
It was just by complete luck that I went over and had a little look-see.
Oh.
Okay, the first symbol is... it's like a chalice or a wine glass, more of a gin glass, I suppose, but it looks like an upside down Y at the bottom, and then on top it's like a cauldron, or as I say, like a chalice or a cup over.
If you looked at it from the side, would it be like a C and then a backwards D?
Yes. It looks like that from...
I was going to describe it as, if you look at it from the side, it looks like a snake going... Or you could see it as a snake going now.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think this is... Either way, I think we got it.
The second one, it's really hard to see, but it looks like it's a peen. There is no other way. But on the very tip of the peen... I should keep my voice down because last time I played this game, my parents were like, why did you keep talking about peens? On top, there's a small vertical line with a very small... No, sorry, horizontal line with a small vertical line coming out of it on the right-hand side.
I got it from Payne. Yeah,
we got it from
got
Tip of
that.
Payne.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Last one.
A goal post with a dandelion with a almost spiral inside the goal. Legit crying, laughing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think we got that one too.
Sorry,
We're gonna try and pull the lever.
Why? There's a good bad ending to this as well. We got the bad one. No, I did have to get the good one. I want the good ending. Because of your parents. Yeah, they were like, can we talk about what we overheard yesterday? And I was like, yeah, sure, what's up? And they were like, you were saying big dicks, you were saying small dicks, you were saying rounded dicks, you were saying long,
Did
thin
anything
dicks.
happen for you?
I can go and check the door. Did anything happen for you?
No.
Name me a sex tape. Oh wait, a door opened. It did. Okay, it's opened up a new room. And I have like a poem of some kind, which I can read to you in a minute, and 3 coffins. And I have a lever. Did anything happen when I pulled the lever? Because it opened a door for me.
I don't think so. I'll have a look at our door.
Well, let me just read this poem as well. In these coffins, my 3 beautiful children lay, forever at rest. My biggest fear is that my remaining 2 daughters will join them soon in those heavenly lands. After the death of her dear betrothed, Voldemort, looks like Voldemort, and our beloved Jan, Amelia distanced herself, it's like squiggly writing, sorry, herself even more from her father. There's a bit more, but I'm going to keep reading in case it's relevant to you at all. The only escape she can find is in hunting deer in the woods. Every time she leaves the castle, I fear I will never see her again. Katya, on the other hand, finds her comfort in the wrong kind of men. I cannot. No, I shall never trust those manipulative courtiers of my husband's court. Even though our trustful Brutus will always keep an eye on my little one, I cannot shake off this ghastly feeling something horrendous is going to happen. Okay, that's all of that. It sounds like it's just lore, to be honest, but are you still trapped in the room?
I'm gonna check the door again now.
But I think so.
Oh, it didn't open a door. Okay, it's something to do with the 3 coffins then. So, because I've got the picture of the 3 coffins now and that like information. And I have a lever.
Are there any symbols in the coffins of any kind? Because we've only really got the same room. Over.
They're the first ones that I read out to you.
Okay, we're gonna try the first combination again.
I did pull a lever, so I'm wondering if something's changed. I'm just looking around over. I'd rather have my parents confused about me talking about peens than have them overheard my Jackbox game speech about why Hitler was right. That was awkward. I mean, every time. Just waiting for Kitty to notice it. Oh god, that's scary.
Now our door's still locked, whatever combination we try. Do you think the lever and the combination
something's happened in my room, but I just need to work out what it is because I've pulled a lever. So I just need to work out what it is.
No worries.
Someone in my chat ominously said, I'm just waiting for Kitty to notice it.
Ominous.
Very. So I've pulled the lever so nothing else can happen. Is there a dead body like on the ceiling or something? too. Hello. Thank you so much for subscribing. 7 months in a row. Thank you very much. How are you today?
Hello, TR2 fan feels.
Hello. It's nice to see you. How you been, friend? We're just playing some We Were Here Too. It's like a puzzle game. We're playing with She's Not Controlling. They're on the other side of the walkie-talkie. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not finding what the lever did. Over. Is there any other information in your room you can give me that could give me a hint?
Okay, so I'm just going to describe our room a bit better for you. We've got coffins, so we've got 3 coffins as well. We've got one next to our like lock combination, and we've got another 2 that are behind it. Then in front of that, we've got a door which is locked, which we can't get out of. Around the like tomb lock combination are loads and loads of candles. And then behind us there's a little like river and some steps that we walked up to get to the lock combination tomb thing. We've also got a red lever which is like it's glowing red, the tip of it. The tip of the peen.
Which is the thing that we use.
Yeah, which is the thing that we used when you gave us the combinations of the symbols. And I think the first time we pulled it, maybe something happened with yours. And did that open a door?
Yeah, I think that.
Over?
Okay, let me think. Fanny! I once had a classmate who had that for a name. I'm good, friend. How you doing, friend? I'm very well, thank you. It's really nice to see you. It's been a while. How's life been treating you? I'm just looking at this poem thing again. I have 3 coffins and you had 3 coffins, right? So it's obviously relevant because there's a giant picture of 3 coffins stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
In these coffins, my 3 beautiful children lay forever at rest. My biggest fear is that my remaining 2 daughters will join them soon in those heavenly lands. Are there any symbols near your coffins?
I don't think so. They've got ours we can't interact with. They've got candles on. One's lying flat, one's sort of horizontal, leaning up against the sort of platform, and they've all got bloody like handprints on them.
So you've only got 2? Over. Or 3?
Sorry, Pippa did something and it distracted me. The third one is up on the platform directly next to the lock combination.
But we really can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
No, I can't do anything with mine either. As I say, there's symbols above them. That's all I can do. Life's been treating me quite badly, but we move. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we've got no symbols or anything on the ceiling. We've got torches on the walls. We've got like hooks on the walls. Thing is,
I don't know what your situation is, but as you say, we move, we have to survive, and I hope that things start to get better.
I'm just going up to the hooks now to see if we can interact with those.
Life can be shit, but
they look like when you
gets
sort of
better as
someone
well.
Up.
Okay.
Or like a bull ring.
Charlie knows.
And they look like when you tie someone up, you know?
Is there comfort in the wrong kind of men? Is there anything to do with hunting in your room?
I don't think so. We've got some barrels down by the stairs.
Barrels.
We've got candelabras.
No, genuinely, I really do hope. I went for a bit of a rough spell a while ago as well myself, so I understand how it feels.
Very vague sort of thing in the stone.
Just feels like one thing after the other, doesn't it?
I think it really is just the symbols for us that we can interact with.
Okay. There are other symbols in the remaining.
Let's just try everything.
Okay. But you can only input 3, right?
Yeah, it's just 3.
1, 2. Wait a sec. Wait a second. I made it. Can you try this input?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you do the upside down witch's hat and hourglass thing again? I said turtle. I shouldn't have said turtle. Oh. Can you tell me when you've done it? I know. Why did I say turtle?
Do you mean? So we've got hourglass. We've got two possibilities for hourglass. It could either be in the middle or it could be on the right.
No idea.
Where do you want it?
I wouldn't be able to tell you from this because it's just a room of like. Just have that and we'll try it in different combinations, okay?
Okay.
So I have that one, the witch's hat hourglass one. There's one, and then the next one, or you know, in the combination is like it's a cat head. So it's made of a diamond and two little triangles for the ears, and then like a body like that looks like a flower. It looks like a flower. I honestly don't know why. I think I'm just like. I've been up since like 6 a.m. I think that actually could be why.
I think we found it. Yeah.
And then back to that, you know, the pitch. Oh, what did I call it? You know, like the upside down arrow, and then at the top it's like insect antenna.
Yeah. Like an almost diamond at the top. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can you just play around with the combination of those and see if you can put it in?
By the way that we've got it, sort of where we've got the symbols, this might be the only way to have it. So I'm going to try pull the lever now.
Okay. Hi, Bram. How are you? All comes at once, unfortunately. This game looks intriguing.
It made a noise.
Yep, my door opened. All comes at once, unfortunately. Doesn't it just? And then you just like, have to just push through, and it's just like the worst. But life does get better.
Well,
this game looks intriguing. It's really good. I really recommend it. The first one is free. It's on Steam, so I would definitely. It's called We Were Here. Check it out on Steam if you've got a friend. It's like a little puzzle game that you speak on walkie-talkies with.
Letter to someone called B.
It's like a diary entry.
Guys, I didn't even question why they couldn't get through that door, so nobody can tell them. Okay? Yeah, I have a big book as well. Nobody can tell them that I just didn't use the.
There's something underneath on the other page.
No snitching. No snitching. Wait, what did you do? I told him a symbol of an empty one where there wasn't a coffin. 6 a.m. brain. No snitching, boys and girls. No snitching. I have a book. And it has some writing in it. And I've got 6 candles as a picture. Would you like me to read you the text or describe the pictures, or are you still exploring?
Sorry, I just got stuck in the book.
We got a bit stuck actually.
But let me just have a look around the room and then tell me what you've got again, and we can see what matches up.
Hi, how are you, Prem? You woke up an hour after I went to bed. Yeah, I was up really early this morning. I was up at 6 a.m. Because I was going to work. And then I did a 6-hour shift, and I literally just vegged out, and then I was like, shit, I'm streaming. So we'll blame it on that. Oh, nasty. Wait, what did you do? Yeah. I was like, yeah, this one has a coffin in it. Doesn't have a coffin in it. Kitty's just blind. You guys will let me off though, right? It's the 6 a.m. brain.
Describe your room again for us, whenever you're ready.
It's just a giant room with nothing really of interest. A huge room. I could explain it, but I don't think it's really relevant yet. There's lots of doors branching off to the sides. There's a big courtyard area with more doors. Blue side and a red side. I'll leave it at that for now because I don't want to overwhelm you. But I do also have a book with like a poem and an image on the other side that I can read to you when you feel it's relevant.
Okay, yeah, we've also got a book. It's got a letter in. We can also read that to you. in our room, we've got a kind of middle section, which is really empty, but it's like foggy as well. And then on the one side, there's a blue diagram with sort of loads of symbols in squares, like diamonds. And then on the red side, we've got a red side as well. There's, again, loads of symbols in circles, and they're all sort of connected like a web. And those are our two like banners. Should we read the book passages to each other, do you think?
I feel like our rooms mirror each other, but mine are very fancy because I'm the lord, and yours are very shitty because you're the peasant.
Really put the emphasis on that.
You know what
It's just a
shitty rhymes
shitty.
with? Shitty kitty.
Shitty for you guys and royal for me.
Well, that's fitting, isn't it?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, do you want to go first, as you are the lord, reading your passage?
Lord of the Manor.
Lord of the Manor.
This game reminds me of that one bomb. All right, I'll read it to you. Diffusing game where you have got manual for buttons and they can't see by the... That sounds interesting. What's it called? Dear... I don't know what that letter is because it's just basically a squiggle. My love for you burnt with the intensity of 1,000... God. What on earth does that say? Sorry, it's the squiggle writing again. 1,000...
Right, just make it up.
It looks like cunt.
With 1,000 cunts.
It doesn't really, but the end does. The camera's in the way. It's no one will ever know. Your beauty shines as bright as the light of the stars and as colourful as the... I will reread this, sorry. As the... Oh my god, this person's handwriting is awful. Can you guys read yours to me while I'm trying to work out what this is?
Yeah, one sec, just turning up
Love for you burnt with the integrity of 1,000. Did you want to see it?
Okay, here we go.
Dear B,
I have never. Sorry.
Should we do
We're
one
taking
at a
turn.
Should we take it?
Yeah, you go
one
first.
sentence at a
Go on,
time?
go
Okay,
on.
sorry.
Explains
We
the
did
giant
rehearse
chair.
this.
Sorry,
Go,
throne.
go.
I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you, and I'm honoured to receive your love in exchange.
I wish I could be with you forever.
Roses.
And the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great.
I cannot let you get through with this. That's not very good grammar.
I cannot let you destroy
That's a spelling error there.
destroy. That's
strong.
destroy that strong, pure heart of yours.
I hope you would understand the things I have done to keep you from making this big mistake.
I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the rose gardens.
I want you to remember I will always love you.
And I want you to remember I will always be with you,
I like the
even
music.
when I am not in this earthly world anymore.
Love you forever.
B.
Joe.
The end.
Okay, do you have a picture with yours or anything?
Well, here's where it gets interesting. So there's little, like, the book has around it has a border of little, like, blue flowers on one side, little sort of red and gold pattern on the other side, and then there's essentially the corners ripped out, and you can see where it might have been like a signature or something. It's like a squiggly letter maybe in red, but then underneath on the page that looks like it might have been
Which we can't even
beneath it,
open.
yeah, which we can't actually get to. It looks like some kind of either lion or badger like picture. Over.
Okay. Anything to do with candles or Roman numerals?
Not in the book, but we can have a look in the room now.
No. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, and I'll look round for a lion or a badger. Over. A badger lion. C, I'd assume. Cameras in the
I think
way.
our colours probably align,
As something
don't they?
in our
What
garden.
is your red side? Can
I
you
think it is
describe that?
roses. Yeah, hang on. Throw, what a fucking jam. Throw those shapes. It's great. I like this song. I don't actually. I just saw it on the stream compilation of the Streamlabs. That's a shame because that sounds really interesting. My red banner has a symbol on it. Nothing to do with lions and badgers, but it does have a symbol on it. Very complicated, but I can describe it.
Can you interact with yours? Because we can't with ours.
No. Negative.
Oh. Ours also has loads of
What
symbols
can
on
we
it.
even interact with in this room?
Guys, if you put an
I'm gonna go
exclamation mark
find what we
multi,
can
you can
interact
see
with.
this action from
Give me
both
a
sides,
moment.
boys, the way. You can watch the girls play the peasant. Oh, my bot did it anyway. Phrasing. You know me and my phrasing. Thank you, Rasky. I drew out what they were describing when they, you know, when they spoke of it. I was drawing it. Oh god, what's the... I drew a lion badger. I'll draw that now, hang on. Lion mane. And a long snout like a badger. And then like a small ratty body, like for the badger. Not that they're small. Seen a badger, they're actually terrifying. Lion badger. I will put above it.
Okay, yeah, Kitty, I don't think we can interact with anything. All we can do is walk around and open the book.
That's interesting. Because I am also unable to interact with things as well. I do have, as I say, some text in my book, and it's something about candles too, like some pictures with some Roman numerals in it. I can describe to you the insignias on the banners, if you so like. I just don't know. Is there anything, anywhere you can input things over?
I mean, I've also just found in the middle there's like a circle, like stone thing, I guess. It's got a kind of star in the middle, and then it's got symbols on the outside. I still don't think I can interact with them, though. But
I'll mention it on Discord if I
that
run
might
into
be
it again.
something.
Thank you. I'm looking for a game to
I wish we had a lighter so we could just light up the
suggest
yeah,
a...
I just don't know.
Oh!
what to
Hang on. I might have been able to have opened a door. Wait, let me see.
We can light the candles.
We can light candles.
Oh. Oh. Don't light them yet, because I think it's something to do with my passage. Sorry, that sounded disgusting.
Your passage.
Oh,
My passage. Phrasing. The altar needs to be lightened by 6 candles. The altar needs to be lightened. The English isn't always amazing, but bear with me. By 6 candles. Do you by any chance have 6 candles?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do
we
have 6
do.
candles.
Okay. To escape death, a great sacrifice needs to be made. Remember that for later, girls.
So, Kitty's gonna die again.
Can't possibly imagine
Kitty's
why
gonna
your
kill
parents
us.
are concerned when you play this. No idea. The magic symbols need to be embroidered within the tapestries with thread made out of an innocence something. It's in the spine of the book. Chat, can you see what that says? Hi Poison, how are you? Was lurking but had to mention. Sorry.
Blood.
More so that you
Blood.
pointed it out. We were ready to gloss over it, but I pointed it out. Hi Poison, how are you? How are you today? I know you're lurking, sorry. I was going to ask you how your day's been. Gather around my fellow friends and let your mind and body enlighten through the light of these candles. Phase 2. Bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair. Her locks will chain us to this earthly life, so we will never pass through the doors of heaven or hell. And phase 3. With these knives and with these words, her blood will deal our fate. For her sacrifice, we will something and rule and roam these lands forever. So someone in my chat told me there's a good ending and a bad ending, so I think these are hints of how to get the good and bad.
Okay. Amazing. Well, we've got lots of knives on the floor of our room as well. We've got knives and books. We can't do anything with them, but I think it's also matching up with what you're saying, maybe.
Okay, fab, as long as it is. I can describe the candles to you if you want. Are they different sizes by any chance?
No,
what am I looking at? I know. Faith. Oh, it was Faith, thank you. Hang on a second, I'll describe the candles to you. I think it's going in Roman numerals, so I think it's one. So let me just work it out and talk to chat very quickly. It kind of feels like cheating that there's two of them doing these puzzles. Oh, it's okay, don't worry, Prem. We were used to it and we were here. Well, it's fine. I've got you guys anyway. All good. Day's been lazy. How's everything today? Very nice, thank you. I did a training shift at work. I was up at 6, did a 6-hour shift, and then came home. It was good actually, but very tiring. You asked chat to read something. Plus the infamous kitty puzzle brain. I know it's actually like what's the word? Infamous for solving things very quickly. Weren't there 2 endings in the first one too? Not as far as I'm aware. Sorry girls. Okay. They are different sizes for me. But it's really hard to describe like a melting candle to you.
Is there not a symbol or anything on them?
Yeah, the Roman numerals. But yours are blank, right?
Yeah.
If anything, we're at a disadvantage. 1, 3, 1, 2. There are symbols. Did you say there's symbols on them?
They are literally in a circle around a big old like star of so many points in the middle. So they're just all around, and then there are symbols also around the symbols, but they don't.
Could they be in this formation? Is the formation in a triangle? Over. What's Resident Evil 1 lesson about candles? I can't remember, Jungle. Refresh my memory, por favor. Look, I'm leaning on my bun and I'm messing it up. Outrageous. Guys, is my game updated now, by the way? I'm not streaming to Fatal Frame still, am I? Trouble is, Richard, is they haven't really told me anything about their candles, so I can't really like the game category's good. Okay, thank you. So I can't really girls, is there any symbols on the candles, or is there any sort of Roman numeral looking symbols or anything over? Is the formation a triangle as well, I asked? You're number 1. I'm number 1. That's good. Also, I have to mention that I also now experience the pain of leaning on a bun, especially in a car. Oh my god, Poison. I swear to God, right, we're living the same life. But just you're in Canada and a guy. Same life, basically. Hi Joe, how are you?
Okay, sorry. Somehow we accidentally muted.
Just being silly.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. Hello.
I was trying to tell you many things multiple times about no Roman numerals, and everything is very circular and not in triangles.
Please describe the formation of the candles again.
They're basically in a circle.
Around anything?
A circle with like a star thing, and there are symbols involved in
Wait,
that.
wait. Where's the star?
In the middle of the room.
So the candles are around a star.
Yeah.
Can you describe the star? Is it like a 5-point star, or is it
8 points basically?
an 8-point star? So there's 6 candles around an 8-point star, right?
And there are 8 symbols on the stone edging of the star,
For each typical.
and they're all different.
Christ. What on earth? What kind of symbols are we talking? The ones that we've described before, like the penises and stuff?
Oh, they're more like runes than penis.
There's like a cross. There's a cross with a box around it. There's like lightning. They're all
feels
quite
very
geometric.
like Norse god runey kind of styles.
I might have to ask you to describe them. I'm thinking maybe that the candles correlate with something like how many sides each thing's got, and then I can give you a number to correlate with that. Does that make sense? So if I've got a candle with a 1 on it, if there's a shape with no, like one side, like a circle, that would be that candle. Does that make sense? So just bear with me 1 second. I don't know if that made sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, but the thing is, our candles don't line up to the shapes necessarily, because as you've said, there are 6 candles, right? But our 6 and then we've got 8 things, so I'm a bit confused by what candle matches what symbol.
Yeah, I think what it will do then is it will eliminate, if we do it by sides or some sort of number that associates with it, it will eliminate 2 of them. The 8 are there to confuse you, but 6 are all we're interested in. Does that make sense?
The only issue is that they don't align up with the candles.
Yeah, they don't match up.
Right.
So I wouldn't know which candle to light for, like, there's one symbol that's in the middle of 2 candles.
Can you just look around your room again to see if anything indicates that before we continue with this theory?
It's the big tapestries of the red and blue. They're the only hints and stuff, which are not really the same kind of symbols as the ones in the thing either, just to be really...
I don't know if this is a red herring or we're missing it. You have an unfair advantage, Figari said. Your chat is smarter. And then she said the same thing to the other chat. Amazing. I think they can't push to talk because their keyboard's broken. Womp womp. At least they worked it out. Charlie told you you're pretty. Always with the peens. Always with the penises. I'm not too horny. Hides ropes. We've heard about the ropes you lent to Pippa, Joe. Horniness in Kitty's chat. Oh, I never. Can you describe your red symbol, por favor?
It's a big, like, mural with 3 symbols on top, like 3 symbols up, 4 symbols in a line underneath them, and then 2 at the bottom, and they're all kind of interconnected like a spider web. And then there's like a circle in between, a bit like Illuminati.
When you say 3 symbols at the top, what does that mean?
The whole thing looks a bit like a diamond, and then so the very middle symbol
draw it.
is like a cross, and then it has
Like Jesus cross.
yeah, and then it has 2 branches going out, and that they're in one line, and sort of exactly in line with each other. And then if you go sort of down a line, there's 4 sort of spreading out from the web, and then if you go down to the bottom, there's 2 more. It's so hard to describe.
Do you want just the, like, if we describe the top 3 symbols?
No, don't worry about it. For now. What on earth? There's a bonk fight. So much horny. Hides in horny. Horniness in hide. Top of you, look. Yours looks like a smiling frog. Aw, a little smiling frog. Oh yeah, I see that. They're not the same.
So when Pippa was trying to just light all the candles, we could light 5 of them, but then if Pippa went to light the 6th one, it would turn all the other ones off again.
I think you need to do it in an order, that's why. I would guess. 3.
So maybe
4.
if we describe these shapes on the floor, you can see if we...
There's shapes on the floor? Are these the 8 symbols that you were talking about? The ones that are on the floor over. Doing both sides is fun. I bet you're having a good time, guys. But also, much throwing bonks in chat. There's a lot of bonks. We've lost them. Girls, we can't hear you. Have they left chat? What do they keep doing with Discord?
I don't know why it keeps muting. Can
What's
you
the
figure
mute
out
button?
what?
Okay, let's try and work this out. So my theory was, right, is that like the one candle correlates with a symbol that has one side, so like a circle.
Okay, so my my key to mute me, it was basically if I ever let go of the walkie-talkie equivalent at the same time as moving, it meant I muted Discord. Sorry.
That's all right. At least we figured it out. F lol. So my question was, is the 8 symbols that you're talking about, are they on the floor?
Yeah, they're on the floor in a circle around the 8-pointed star.
And then where are the candles?
Around that.
So some of them
circular.
line up, and some of them are in between 2.
That's interesting. Some of them are in between. 8. Why is 8 relevant? I'm thinking. 5, 6. I'm drawing it out in case anyone's wondering what I'm doing. I'm not being rude. I do apologize. From the top, can you describe where the candles are in relation to the 8 points? So, no, wait, it's symbols first, right?
Yeah, so it goes star in the middle.
So hang on.
Symbols.
Yeah, so from the very top point, could we go from there, and could you describe the symbol and where they are in relation to the point? Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah, so this one lines up.
So let's start here. Basically, there's a lightning bolt that's coming out of like a spiky cloud, is the best way I can describe it. And that one's lining up. All of the symbols line up with a point on a star. 8 symbols, 8 points. And then the lightning bolt one does line up with a candle.
Candle. Okay, next one.
Going clockwise. The next one is ridiculously hard to see.
Cool. Brilliant.
It's like an infinity symbol, but like
All
2
sharp.
triangles. Yeah, 2 triangles.
2
pointing
triangles.
into each other. Or
Touching
like
tips.
like an 8 or an hourglass. Or a bow tie.
A bow tie.
And
a bow tie.
does it align with the 8 point? The point?
It aligns with the next point in the star, but not with a candle.
Continue. Please.
So carrying on clockwise. So we are now looking at this. Hold on.
Solving a puzzle in a game you're streaming to
this is basically like
for our
an
entertainment.
X
Ah, rude.
With a line through it.
with like a little line horizontal through the middle.
kind of like a star, really, when you look at it. Like, you know, like when you did the little snowflake stars. Is there a candle for that one?
No,
the candle's in between. If we're calling the lightning 1 and then the bow tie 2 and then the star 3, the candle's in between 1 and 2.
Interesting.
And 3. 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Right, yeah. Continue, please. Guys, you see my little scribbles.
It looks a bit like an eye.
Yeah, it's basically...
Eye as in eye on your face, or eye as in the letter I?
Eye in your face.
Anything special about the eye, or just a circle in the middle?
It's not even,
a circle in the middle.
It's like the outline of an eye or an almond kind of shape.
An almond.
Like a lemon.
Yes to lemon.
Any candle?
No.
Alright, moving on. Sorry, I'm being a bit speedy, aren't I?
This is basically a diamond with legs.
It looks
and arms.
It looks like a sweet wrapper.
Yeah, or a Christmas cracker, but a diamond in the middle instead of a rectangle.
How the fuck do I draw that? What the fuck? Is there a candle?
Yes, there's a candle.
Next, please.
Working.
Hold on a second.
Do you think this is relevant, guys, or do you think we're on a red herring here?
So this one is basically
What do you think?
A square, but like you've squidged the top and bottom ever so slightly together.
Or it's
So
like 2 M's.
Yeah, an M and a W basically, but touching legs.
Charlotte, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. My name's Kitty. It's nice to meet you. We are playing We Were Here Too with She's Not Controlling. You can watch both streams by putting in ! multi. Is there a candle?
No.
Next one. It's ! welcome jungle.
This one is
doomed.
like when you have 2 swords and shields crossing. So it's like an X, and then it has 2 little squares.
One more diamond.
Diamond, sorry.
Yeah.
Diamond, but yeah, in where the cross meets.
Yeah,
It's
so
welcome.
big cross, and then little diamonds in the middle of it.
! welcome. I can't alt tab out, sorry. Is there a candle?
Thanks for the
No
points,
candle.
Joe.
Next one, please, or last one.
I'm not too sure about orientation of what's on top and bottom, but maybe it's like a diamond with 2 arms sticking up.
Or like a fish.
Yeah.
And there's a candle?
Like, the point. And no candle.
Well, I've only got 3 candles, so where are the other 3?
Okay, so yeah, candles are literally, there's only candles lining up with the lightning and the squished square with like M and no, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh,
You didn't
hold
tell
on.
me.
So there's a candle aligning with the lightning and a candle aligning with the
This-
diamond with arms and legs.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 5. So 1 and 5.
And where are the others?
Wait.
The others are kind of in between, so in between 2 and 3, and in between 3 and 4, and in between 6 and 7, and 7 and 8.
Thank you. Right, that's given me some stuff to think about.
I'm glad we could help.
Anything else in that area that you can give me information on, like around that area?
Not
On the
really. It's
wall.
literally just those candles, and then things on the wall are the tapestries
like
that
something
are
is
only
missing, so
ever
do
more
I.
confusing.
The doom music. Doom music. Right, let's think, guys. 1, 2. We have 6 candles. 1 candle is by the... Bright as the light of the stars and as colourful as the roses in our garden. Stars and roses. Now, my fellow friends.
The candles don't really line up with anything else. There's kind of behind some of the candles is a pillar, but the pillar has nothing on it, and it's just
It just looks like structure.
Yeah, it's just that I think there's probably 8 of them as well.
Hello. Thank you so much for subscribing. Would you look at that, Finch? Thank you so much. How are you today? It's nice to see you. You're welcome, T Kitty Bot. How are you today? How's your what day are we on today? How's your day been? Wednesday. How's your Wednesday been? Right, so let's continue to solve this puzzle. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Gosh, we've had a couple of subscriptions this stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. My day has been sick, just sat in my costume all day. You look amazing. And you went to Waitrose and did your shopping. Nice. Nice. Bulge and all. It's just crazy that it's Wednesday already. I know. Hump day, everybody. Happy hump day. This one is definitely like
Kitty, what
trickier.
symbols or numbers are on your candles?
Take my bits, not in a horny way.
Thank you very, very much for 25 bits. Thank you, Prem. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys. Bear with me just a minute. I'll go back over to the book. Thank you very much. Thank you. And not in a horny way. So no bonks. I didn't actually. No, I like to believe the narrative. Hi, Seabite. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello. What's your costume? I'll send you pics. Are you telling everybody? I just have the Roman numerals on my candles. But they're all at different meltiness, and some are thin and some are chody. Over.
Jody.
Yeah.
All our candles are the same, I think.
Yeah. So are your sizes corresponding with the numbers?
What if the
Suspense.
So you know how we just did the candles and we said it was like a clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine it's a clock and the top one is candle number no, just wait, how do I describe this? Hang on. So at the top, yeah, there's a candle, right? The next one would be 2. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Can you
that's
light
how I
that
wrote
one
my little
first?
diagram.
wait, so what
order do you think it is in?
I'm gonna read you an order now.
And I'll just
Yeah,
write it down.
Yeah,
Hold on.
can you read
2,
the order and we'll write it down?
6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
We'll
You
give
are
that
beautiful
a go.
in it. I want one. It's been an hour since I'll get my salad, but I'm still getting. Oh, I'm still getting it, but there's an interesting stream that caught my attention on the way. Bugari, go get your salad. Maybe get it up on your phone, maybe, and just have me talking in the background, and me and.
Did anything happen your side?
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Did you put in? like the candles in that, or did you understand what I meant? As if it was like a clock.
I think I understood what you meant in regards to like which candles, because I think, but I don't know which one's one, so I'm gonna just try a different one as one, because I don't know which orientation the room is in.
Am I stuttering for you as well? It was saucy. Saucy. Which one is 4? Let me have a look. I mean, Prem got a much sexier picture. What the fuck? Why? It was very saucy. What did he send you? I think you need to establish a clock orientation. That was what I was trying to do with them, but they said they think they know it.
One would be 1, and it's not done anything. They just all turn out, so I think I've got it the wrong order somehow.
Is there anything in the room that indicates like some sort of like as if it was a clock?
Only the shape of it being circular. Like the candles are so spaced out that they don't really correspond with 1 to 6 in regards to like time.
No, they won't, but we just have to. Yeah, there's a reason they're in between.
I just don't know which way what like is the head of the room, so that's the thing as well.
Is this by the blue or red or anything?
It's in the middle of the so basically the whole room is a kind of giant circle, and the tapestries are at opposite ends of the room, and in the middle of the big circle is the clock thing. That's not, I don't know.
So what if they're the clock orientation?
There isn't a candle that lines up with the tapestries. The tapestries are kind of in between 2 of the candles.
They just have an answer for everything I could come up with. They're in between. What does that mean? I don't think they do. No, nor do I. Continue to look around your room and try and come up with some sort of like clock orientation for me. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's nothing to do with the 8. 1, 2.
Have you drawn it in front of you from our description?
Yeah.
So basically, there's no indication, I don't think, that one way is the top of the clock.
It has to be. But there has to be some sort of order.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we've tried it with.
Does anyone know what
5,
like runes
4, 3.
mean? Like,
I don't know.
Do they correspond with numbers?
With what means?
There are like symbols. They're
like
strange
runes. So does anyone know if they mean anything? Are we meant to know
I feel like no.
secret
Surely
languages to
it's not
complete
that
the game?
I don't think so. I think it is more just like the idea of like a clock, I suppose. That's more likely.
What did you mean earlier with your red and blue sides?
Well, I also have a red and blue.
What's your red and blue?
I also have
tapestry
symbols.
as well?
It is, and I also have the symbols on them.
Do our symbols match up, do you think?
That's what I was trying to find out earlier, and it doesn't sound like they do. Charlie, have you got a pen and paper?
Yeah. Got one.
Can you draw a U?
Yeah.
With 2 circles at the ends of the U.
Like on the tips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, saucy. Ooh,
On the
tip.
Ooh.
Just the tip.
Horny.
And then tell me when you're done.
Yeah.
And then through that U, can you draw a horizontal line? quite long.
Quite long. Down or
Down.
Yeah, horizontal. Or
Oh,
vertical.
vertical.
Is that vertical? Yeah. Sorry.
Vertical.
Yeah. It's
So
streamer
it looks a
brain.
bit like a pitchfork.
Yeah. Sorry, streamer brain.
No.
And then through that line, just under the U,
Yeah.
can you draw a horizontal line
Yeah.
and then a smaller horizontal line under that,
Yeah.
and then leave a little bit of space because you're going to add something to the end of this one, and then a long horizontal line. And then that third horizontal line that I've just told you, can you make them into like the euro sign on each end, or like a backwards C? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom of that, can you draw a circle with an X through it? And then can you hold it up to stream to see if I've described that well? For people who are watching both, and they can give you a gold star. Can you draw that you like one of your French girls? Yeah, sorry, Finch, streamer brain. Does it match up, guys? Did she do a good job? Amazing, A+. I can describe the blue to you as well if you want.
Did it work, guys?
I don't
Did
know,
it
your
work?
chat has to tell you.
I mean, did Alex say not even close?
Alex said
but
that,
Prem
but
said
then-
not too shabby, and Finch said it ain't bad.
Yeah.
And then Joe said gold star.
Yeah.
It's chat trolling, yeah. It's chat. Are we gonna? She's not controlling chat. Are we gonna have to have words? We gonna have to have words. That red one, and then I can describe the blue one for you if you like.
Okay, so a combination. Oh, sorry, they weren't on our game screen. A combination of our tapestry symbols creates the symbol that you've got. Is that the only symbol that you have then in your red?
No, I can describe the blue one.
Oh wait, hold on. So that's your red one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so our red is like a mixture of loads, but if we put some together, it makes yours.
Pretty close, to be fair. It's amazing. Good soup. Well, can you do that then?
Asking a bit much from us, aren't you?
No. I really called you Kitty. No, Pippa. Kitty doesn't know that we.
Yeah,
we can't interact with the
I
tapestry.
see.
No, we can't make
Okay, because
it.
Pippa was saying we can make it like you were going to
We
sit
can
there and
make
make it.
In our
No.
heads,
She
just
Pippa
not
can't
interact
use
with
her
it.
words. Okay. So
Right,
let me
I
translate
gotcha.
what Pippa means.
Hold on.
If we had the ability to interact and we could put them together,
I see.
the symbols
You can
would
piece
make
it.
Yeah, but
Gotcha, gotcha.
what if we still worked out and then it had some kind of correspondence and pattern? Hold on. I want to work out how to jigsaw puzzle it together. 2 seconds.
Okay, let me know if you want the blue one. Guys, this
And
game's a
will
lot
do.
harder than the first one. I like it though. It's a bit of a head scratcher. Isn't it? What do you think so far? Because no one in chat's like, I think I've worked it out. And usually like people are like that, so I don't know. You got to be really good at describing symbols in this game, I think. Even being able to see both, I'm confused. I'm glad it's not just me. I ain't got a fucking clue. I'm glad it's not just me. I seem to lag over here, and then it's fine. I might lower my graphics settings just a little bit, because over this area seems to be a bit of a lag. Bit of a slag. A lot harder than the first one. Name of your sex tape. Or it's Richard. Richard!
Anything.
Okay, let's have the blue one, please.
Right, you ready, Charlie?
She's ready.
Can you draw a U again, but quite a deep U, because you're going to draw something in the middle of it later. And tell me when you're done.
Is it a girthy and deep U, or is it sort of a thin, long...
Make it girthy, because you are going to draw something in the middle of it later.
Girth, please. Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
On the end of the U, can you draw 2 triangles?
Ends as in tips?
Ends,
Like-
yeah. So it kind of looks like the devil's pitchfork, kind of, you know.
But with only 2 prongs.
Yeah.
What,
Tell me when you're done.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
sorry. Go for it.
And then in the middle of the U,
So,
can you draw... Hello?
Sorry, carry on.
Pippa?
Sorry, I love you.
Pippa, shut up!
Sorry, bye.
Ruining our game.
Sorry. You guys, you lovers, you can carry on just talking to yourself, actually. Okay.
Okay, and then in the middle of the U, you're going to draw a vertical line, but it goes into like a hook towards the right, so almost like a fishing hook, or a
And what
backwards
does it have
J.
on the end? Does it have another
A triangle.
Little thing? A triangle. Oh yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
So give.
In the middle of the U, on that, and it's connected to that line you just drew, you're going to draw a circle with a small circle in the middle, but this one's filled in. So it's almost like a target, like a bullseye.
Anything else?
Yes, in the middle of the hook under the U, could you draw a horizontal line, and on one end, could it flick upwards, and on one end, could it flick downwards? And it's almost like, you know, like the walk like an Egyptian dance. It's kind of like, it will look like that. Walk like an
We're
Egyptian.
showing chat. I mean, it's technically cheating, but we're just we're going with it.
It's more impressive that it's like, you know, like crime scene, you know, like when people draw like crime investigator things.
Actual,
Yeah.
like, faces.
Is it even close?
How's she
No
do,
one's
chat?
telling
No
them,
one's
so-
telling us if it's right or not.